Hello, welcome back to our YouTube channel. And today we are going to work on triple integrals. Okay, so for triple integrals, we are just going to integrate a volume under a region of x, y, and z values. That is all. Okay, so we are going to use this question to get a better understanding on triple integrals. So this is telling us we should find the triple integral of x for each x, y, z domain. So here our domain is just going to be the x, the y, z. That is all. That is all. So I just write my integral. So this for x, y, z. So for z, I write 0 to 1 integral of 1 to 2 and integral of 2 to 3 of 8 x, y, z. All that with respect to the x, the y, and the z. Okay, so let's think about this. We can bring 8 outside and we'll be left with x, y, z. And since these x, y, z are the respective variables of the x, the y, and the z, we can decide to group like terms. Instead of we differentiating this whole thing with respect to x and come and differentiate the whole thing with respect to y before differentiating the whole thing with respect to z, we can take them separately and multiply. That is what I mean. So I take my 8 out and multiply the whole thing, the 8 by the whole. So if I take the z parameters, or when I take the z limits, then I come and take just the variable containing z and integrate it with respect to z only. Then I multiply this whole thing by the integral of the y limits, that is 1 to 2, and multiply it by y dy because of this. And I multiply this by integral from 2 to 3 and multiply it by z. Sorry, that is x. Sorry. X into. All I'm trying to mean is this approach or this short way of solving this only happens when all the respective parameters are multiplying each other. If it were to be separated by a plus sign, we couldn't have done it this way. It wouldn't have worked. So since they are multiplying throughout, then we can separate them and put multiplication signs between or in their spaces. Okay. So now, since we have an understanding of the way to go about this, let's go. Our 8 comes, and now our if we do integrate our z, we are going to get z squared all over 2. All that with its special limits 0. Now multiplying y squared over 2, 1 to 2 times x squared over 2. All this, yeah. Okay, so finally I can work these terms out. This is over 2. So my z, when z is equal to 1, I have 1 on 2. 1 on 2, right? Times when z is 0, that is all. It becomes 0, so we don't work. We don't worry ourselves. So when y is equal to 2, we have 4. 2 is going to 2, 4 over 2 will give us 2. Minus when y is equal to 1, we get 1 over 2. All that times when x is equal to 3, we have what? 3 squared over 2, that is 9 over 2. Minus when x is equal to 2, we get 4 over 2, that is 2. So our 8 is going to multiply 1 over 2 times this is going to give us 3 over 2 times this is going to give us 5 over 2. Hence, this 2 cancels this 4. That 2 will come to this 2, and 2 will come to this 1. Giving 1 times 1 times 3 times 5, giving us 15. Mind you, you can go ahead and integrate the whole expression with respect to x, after that with respect to y, and finish it with z, and comment on our comment section and see if we had 15 as we have gotten here. Thank you.